moving on to our spotlight matchup. More MACtion action. We've got the Toledo Rockets, who are 5-5, at the Ohio Bobcats, who are 3-7. Both teams are sitting in third in the MAC East and West, respectively. Toledo is the favorite at -6.5 right now, with a total of 54.5. Both teams coming into Tuesday night's game riding high off wins from last week. Arky, who do you like in this one?
Well, so here's that Ohio team we were talking about, right? The Ohio team is 3-7. But get this, 2K, they can win their division still at 3-7 overall. There's still a chance.
Wild.
Yeah, now they have to win out, including tonight, and have some things happen in their favor, which aren't all likely to happen. But, as we like to say, so you're telling me there's a chance, right? And there is. There is a chance for Ohio. Ohio coming up a big upset win last week at Eastern Michigan. They were rolling in that game at one point against the Eagles, and it was a good effort from this part. We talked about Rourke last week and how much you love that kid, and that family just seems to only go to Ohio and produce pretty solid quarterbacks in the MAC. But we should pay attention to what Ohio is also doing with Armani Rogers. He's another quarterback that they use that does not throw the ball, but he's very, very, very good at running it. He's a big kid who likes to sort of take that shotgun pass, or shotgun step, I should say, and sort of look for his hole to run through. And he's been really good the last couple of weeks at doing that, including against Eastern Michigan last week. This week's a little different. Toledo has been known for their defense. They've been known for, I should say known. The reason they've had wins is because of their defense. But the last couple of weeks, they've gone over on the total, including almost going over in the first half last week in the total of the game. So I like Toledo in this game. I do think that they are a much better team than Ohio overall. It's tough to do these things with teams on the road and take numbers like this, but it's not double digits, and I start to lean that way. So I like that number at 6.5 in favor of the Toledo Rockets. What I really like is the over 54.5. I think we're getting a good effort, good faith and effort from the sports books to say that they realize that both these two teams don't score a lot, so we're not going to get a lot. But in that case, when it comes to MACtion, we don't get a lot of 45, 50-point games. We get a lot of 60, 65, 70-plus point games. So if that's going to hold true, and both these two teams have shown the ability to score against bad defenses, because Ohio is one of those bad defenses, I think that I want to take the risk here. And the game the play I really like on this game, even though I like the -6.5 for Toledo, is I like the over 54.5 for the Rockets and the Bobcats too. So I got two plays on this game, two plays I'm putting my cash on, and I really, really, really like the over.
Well, we are aligned on this one. So, yes, as you said, I'm just going to echo kind of everything that you just said there. Toledo is 5-4 against the spread. Ohio is 5-5 this season. And Toledo has gone over the total of 54 points in 3 out of 9 games this season. Ohio has reached that number in 6 games. So, and for what it's worth, Toledo is averaging 32.6 points per game, while Ohio is averaging 23.8. So there's definitely that potential to hit the over. I'm riding with Vegas on this one. I like the visiting team. They're just the better team when you look at everything on paper. So I will be taking the Rockets at -6.5 and taking the over in tonight's MACtion matchup.
Yeah, all right. So we have gotten over our rift in the last game, and we're back to being pals. Okay, we can deal with that. All right.
There we go. Same page here.